Hello everyone, my name is Rodney. I come from a company called Funland Club. This is Hope Channel Uganda, and the program is called the Innovation Corner. At the Innovation Corner, we try our level best to introduce different people from different walks of life to come and share with you different aspects about innovation. And in this series, we are having our students who are still in school. And of course, we saw students from the Brook International Christian Academy. And right now we have one student from Cambodia International School. And of course, we are going to be talking and understanding different aspects of innovation. They're going to tell us about themselves, they tell us about their business, about their school. And of course, we shall be able to understand very many things. I'll be asking her a few questions, and I'll be happy when she answers these questions. But also, don't forget, we have a challenge that is going to feature one from Cambodia International School and the other from the Brook International Christian Academy. But of course, before that, we are going to first have this conversation. You're welcome, madam.
Thank you, sir.
So tell me about yourself, what's your name, and where do you go to school?
Hello, everyone. My name is Cynthia Gisha, and I'm from Cambodia International School. I am the CEO or founder of Episdoe and EcoHarmony.
Okay. You said you're from Cambodia International School?
Yeah.
And you're from Episdoe and EcoHarmony. So we are going to have a few questions around Episdoe and EcoHarmony because we want to understand. Now, the first question is, tell us about both of these projects you've talked about.
Episdoe is a platform that connects different farmers with students, majorly students.
Okay.
It has different campaigns that it's dealing in animal husbandry. And if you are a student out there and you are not ready to start up a farm on your own, don't worry, it's sorted. You just have to go on Episdoe platform and you'll find the different farmers, the different projects that you can invest into, and it will be sorted for you.
Okay, now I have very many questions for you, and I hope you can answer all of them.
Yes.
So the first is, you talked of Cambodia International School. We want to understand what the school is.
Oh, Cambodia International School is a school along Rukuli Road in Buziga, and it's about 7 years old. Yes, it's about 7 years old now, though there is a different, we have different sections. There is a junior section, which is before the one I am in right now. Mine is opposite Buziga Country Resort, and there is the one that is before it, that's a junior section, and the one that is next is a high school section.
Okay, now, talking of Cambodia International School, tell us, you talked about all these businesses, so we want to understand, how has the school supported you towards your business?
Well, thanks to my school, before I can even start, I want to thank them so much for having made it like compulsory for us to be in different clubs. I joined a club called Funland Club that has made it really, really easy for me to work out my things. For example, making that platform, getting to different competitions where I am winning, and having to teach me coding, graphics. Yeah, it's really a nice one. Thank you so much, the school.
Okay, now, back to your business. You talked of Episdoe. How does it work? Because I understand you're connecting students with farmers. So how does it work? How does the student benefit?
Oh, so for example, I am currently partnering with YPA Goats.
Okay.
So YPA Goats is like a farm that, if you have like money, but you do not have to suffer with a farm, or you do not want to feel the stress of having to feed the goats, having to treat them when they are sick, having the fear of them dying, you just have to let your money work for you. So you are going to you're going to go onto the platform and choose the goat you want. You just have to choose the goat you want, make up an agreement with them, and you are going to just see money coming in, because once you invest into the goat, you just have to keep on checking on it when you feel like, because it's in the hands of the right farmers. You don't have to suffer when it is sick. farmers are experienced, they know what they are doing, and it is insured. You don't even have to feel like maybe the goats are going to die. No, it is insured, and yeah, everything is really right.
Okay, so now I understand if I'm a student, remember I was also once a student, and I remember it took me about 18 years, I don't remember, but around 16 or 18 years to complete from nursery to I think from nursery to secondary. Now, that means if I'm a student and I invest in, let's say, a goat from your platform, I could just see my money compounding like this without worrying about a few things?
Yeah, you just, when this platform majorly, because when I was creating the platform, I had it at the back of my mind that people have to be really, really sure about how the money is adding up, because you can't you can't convince someone without letting them see. If a goat gives birth, you'll be informed.
Okay.
If your goat is maybe, if you feel like I'm tired, I can sell my goat now, you will be really, because you just don't even have to suffer. There is, on that same platform, there is a shop and there are very many people who are investing, so it will be sold and you don't even have to suffer with that, and your money will be returned. But just know, if your goat gives birth, you're informed. If your goat has a more increased value, you're informed. Everything, you have it on your tips just by using your phone. Okay,
that means when I come on your platform, I find a project to invest in, then I invest my money. All I need to do is to sit back, then I enjoy the returns.
Yes.
Okay, so that means any person, any student, they don't need to worry, after school, what am I going to do?
No. Even when you feel like, I want to do agriculture, but I'm not yet ready with the construction, or I need to first go to school and have like some knowledge on agriculture, or I'm not ready. I have, like for example, me, I do BCM and it's a lot of work to do. But you are just going to sit, relax, but you know, my money is working for me. When I leave, for example, now like for those who go to like Ugandan, UNEB schools, you know you're going to be at school till October, and till like when you go to VAC, and like those from like from 6, the holiday is going to be about 8 months, and you can start then. You can just be like, you know what? Thank you so much, YPA. Can I have my goats? Or can I have my money now? I am ready to start up a farm. You don't have to start from zero. No, not anymore.
Okay, now. Your platform is really interesting.
Yeah, it is.
And that's why I also have very many questions. Now, tell us about some of the competitions you've been in, and tell us what experience these competitions have given you.
Oh, the first one I went to was Liberty Kuza.
How was it? Tell us.
It was tough, but thank God I went for it, because it taught me and it gave me the courage to even work harder. If I hadn't gone for Liberty Kuza, I wouldn't have improved. I would have stayed with just having a farm, Eco Harmony. I wouldn't have gotten a website.
Okay.
And then I went for this best wine. I went for Kidspreneurship Uganda, where I was the best with the long-lasting idea. Yeah, it gave me a lot to think about. I met the owner, the one who started Kidspreneurship Africa, where she gave me a whole masterpiece in 30 minutes. Okay. Yeah, that was really nice.
From Nigeria?
Yeah, from Nigeria.
Okay, so at Funland, one of the things we look at when students create some of these platforms, we help them put these platforms out so that people can really see, appreciate, but also to help them build their confidence, to help them meet different people and collaborate. So, Madam, I have another question for you.
Yes, sir.
So, we see Equischool being a go-to platform for students who want to really invest. So the question is, why did you choose animal husbandry, and why not looked at some of these other things like other businesses? So why did you focus on animal husbandry?
I told you I have Eco Harmony and Equischool.
Okay.
Before I got to know, like before I had the idea of I can make a website, I already had a farm. Yeah. And I like animals. I like animals so much. Now, like rabbits or goats, I love them so much. Yeah. So I was like, I can make, because my friends were even asking me, Cynthia, can we invest in your business? Cynthia, can we do this? Can I have like a goat? And I would be like, I got you. Okay. When I lost Kuza, I just thought about it. I was like, okay, I'm going to help my friends. Okay. I'm going to help each of them have their own things without having to stress me. Okay. They are going to have their own. They're going to be happy. And I was like, okay, I can start a website because I already have direct market. My own friends were even asking me. Okay. I was like, I can do this.
Okay, so it means initially you had love for farming because it is what you were doing. And in today's world, it's really hard for a young woman like you to be engaged in farming and all those things. It looks like things of our judges and parents. So how did you really get love for this for especially agriculture?
So I told you before that it was in the COVID-19 lockdown and there was really nothing to do. I was just there at home doing the same things, and we have like a lot of land at home. My mother was already doing agriculture, so I was like, okay, I just started looking at the goats when they come back in the evening from their farm, and I'd be like, oh, they're really nice. I just bought wine, then I kept on adding, and then I became happy when they would give birth, and I would just get excited. So I was like, oh, I can have my own farm. Then I was like, let me just do agriculture.
Okay, so it's really interesting. I love your energy because we see that you're really excited about what you're doing. And so we have students who are watching, and I think they're also going to be interested in your idea just as I am. And all of a sudden you might see people frequenting you with orders. They want to invest, they want to do this. Are you ready to handle this type of, let's say we have like 1,000 students who want to invest right now. Are you ready for that?
Yeah. First of all, Episdoe. I told you Episdoe. It's a company. It's a whole group of people who are working together. You cannot make it alone. So even if there are 1 million orders, I am ready. You are ready. You are welcome. You are welcome to invest. It's a good platform. You are all welcome. I have very many people who are going to attend to you. It's not even going to be me alone, but you are welcome. Please come.
Okay. Yeah. So now let's talk about money. Let's talk about money. Now, I believe when you started this business, some of the motivations was to get some money.
Yes.
So how much do you envision to get, let's say, 5 years from now? Let's talk about figures.
Okay. Now, for example, I was doing a calculation, by the way, last night. And I just saw if only 2% of Ugandan students invested, that's going to be like maybe 1.5 million students. If they only invested maybe 50,000, that's like a young rabbit. If they only invested 50,000, 1.5 students only, that's going to be like 75 billion. That's a lot of money. I was like, oh, just 2%.
Okay, just 2%. So you're looking at billions.
Yeah, billions. And I'm not scared because I know it's going to work out.
You know it's going to work out.
Yes.
Okay, so here we are looking at this young lady who has a great vision, and of course you've had the figures. And so when you're starting out, I understand some people might be scared. They hear 75 billion. They even hear government, maybe the government might not even have this in cash. And then they think you as an individual, you're going to make this much. So I want you to help people who are watching to show them that all this is possible. Okay. Especially students who are like you. So I want you to emphasize that it is really possible, and maybe drawing from your experience, I want you to emphasize to them that it's possible. They don't have to be worried about anything.
So now, for example, I told you that I was only considering 50,000, and if you come to invest in a YPA goat, the smallest package is 700,000, but that comprises of insurance, it's feeds, it's medication in case it's sick, it's shelter, it's well-being. That is really, 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 really fair enough. But when you invest in it, I'm going to have a package in it. So that's first of all where I'm going to get the money from. And then later, when you feel like I'm tired, I think I should sell this goat, or like I have an emergency,
Yeah.
I need like my money back.
Yeah.
I'm going to sell the goat. Just have to go in the shop, someone buy it, and then you get your money back.
Yeah.
I still have a commission on that.
Yeah. So on
And-
your platform, you have somewhere where a place where someone invests from, but also a place where farmers can sell their
Yes,
products.
or you just someone there and you feel like, I can't want to buy a goat, I have my farm ready. You can just come and buy.
Okay.
Very healthy living animals.
Okay. Now, I want you to give a message to someone who is out there, a student, or even adults. They are really struggling. They feel they should start something, but somehow it is hard for them. They are like, I don't think it can work out. So based on your experience, what message could you give that person?
Now, it's today. It's today that it can work out.
Yeah.
You just have to start moving. Once you don't start moving, you're going to stay in that same position. You have to lift your leg and start moving. Even if you have 100,000 or I don't know how much, you just have to start.
Okay.
You just have to start. It's always starting little that makes you grow up. You can't wake up and you're a billionaire in one day. No, it's really not possible. You have to start moving. You have to fall. You have to keep trying.
Okay.
You have to really keep trying, and you have to start.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the major aspect is
They have to start.
Start. So now let's talk about Funland Club.
Oh.
So you talked about the school made it compulsory for you to join Funland Club.
No,
So,
they just made it compulsory for a person
to join
a
different clubs.
club.
Sorry.
And people were like, let's try Funland. Some were like, let's try fashion. Let's try golf. Let's try swimming.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
and all of-
let's first talk about golf. Okay.
Oh.
I know that you are in golf.
Yeah, I'm a golfer.
You are in golf. So it's really rare for a young person like you to be interested in golf. Okay. So in just like a minute, tell us why did you even choose golf?
Okay, when I was a young kid, I had different missions. Me, I just have different things that I'm always thinking about. I love cars so much. I used to love the golf pitch. Like, I used to love it with my heart. I love animals so much.
Yeah.
And I loved the medicine court. So when I went to Cambodia and I saw it having golf, it didn't even take me a minute to think.
Yeah.
I just signed up for golf. And guess what? I'm among the best golfers in my school now.
Okay, that's
Because I
good.
had the passion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really good. Now, talk about Funland Club. How has Funland Club impacted you towards this vision of Equi-School? And now you're talking about 75 billion shillings. So how has it helped you?
So Funland, it helps you learn how to code.
Yeah.
It gives you the opportunities, even if you don't know how to, but you have the brains.
Yeah.
It's going to give the different people that are going to make it possible.
Yeah.
They're going to make it possible for you, and life is really going to be easy. And they have taught us how to do different things. They have made it seem so simple that
Yeah.
it's just right here on your fingertips.
Yeah.
And they make life really, like, thank you. Thank you so much for Funland.
Okay, so yeah, she talks about Funland Club, and of course we are engaging learners in helping them learn technology, but also harnessing this technology to solve different problems in our society. Now, Madam,
Yes.
we are about to go to the Innovation Challenge,
Okay.
but before that, I believe there's something you want to teach us or the audience. Okay? So at this moment, you're going to take a few minutes, teach us something new, and yeah, from there we shall, of course, step into the Innovation Challenge.
Okay. I'm really not going to teach you anything big, but I'm going to give you these 3 words. They are 3 words. There is trying, there is keep trying, and keep going. So when you have like a plan, or you have something you're thinking about, you're like feeling like, oh, I don't know if it can work out, but you have to start. Then that is trying, just giving it a try. I can't assure you it's going to work out. No, it's not going to work out, or it's going to work out, but you're going to meet obstacles, and you'll feel like, oh, I think I should fall, or I should stop. But then you have to keep trying. You keep going. That's step number 2. You keep going, but you're still going to have to push and push. So when you're in that process of pushing, you have to have the soul of, I have to keep going. So you have to keep going. That's the three things. Try, keep trying, and keep going.
So Cynthia has told us you have to
Try.
You have to try, keep trying, and keep going. So what happens if I reach my destination? Do I now stop trying and keep
No,
and stop
you
going?
have to keep going. First, when you reach there, you're going to be like, oh, I'm happy, and I know what money means.
Yeah.
Once you have some money, you're going to keep wanting another money. So it's going to keep making you keep going.
Okay. Now, I also believe you are the head girl.
Yeah, I'm
of
head
Kaboja.
girl.
I want you to talk about that experience. I know it is new because I think the elections just ended. So how do you think being a head girl is going to really help you in this field of being an entrepreneur?
First, before I can even go to that, I want to tell you people to have what they call positivity, positive energy around you. If I did not have positive energy, it was never going to work out. I want to thank Jovita. Yeah, thank you, Jovita, wherever you are. She's the founder, Class Votex. It's a thing we used to vote, and it was really smooth. It made everything
also
really
a member
smooth.
of Funland Club.
Yeah, she's a member of Funland Club,
Yeah.
and she's really, really keeping it up. And I want to thank her so much for she gave me the positivity. First, I applied for health minister because I was not seeing head girl in myself, but then in my former school, I was head girl. She made me think, what do you mean you're going to go for something lower when you have all the rights to go for head girl? Then I went for it and I beat all of them. I was the best. I came out as the head girl, and I'm so excited to lead Kaboja because I know once I'm head girl, I'm going to be able to reach people's views to the administration. I'm going to be the bridge.
So how is it going to help you in your business?
I'm going to be the bridge, and I'm going to tell them, give them the different ideas, tell them to help different people who have different, to be able to develop the brains, the young brains, because we need them in this world to be able to make us great entrepreneurs. Because first of all, they're making it able for us to join clubs like Funland. So they're going to they can even be my first customers.
Yeah. Okay, so that's really great, and having a leader also with a business mind is something that is really great. So we have been having Cynthia. So Cynthia, I want you to I want to give you a chance to send out your last message. It could be to maybe calling for help for people to come and invest in your idea, or students to start investing, and all those things. So just say how to package your last information.
Okay, so before I leave, I want to thank you so much for having me, and I want to invite all of you, whether you're in baby class, whether you're doing your masters, you are a student.
Okay.
Invest.
Yeah.
Investment. Someone's going to tell you before you spend all those things, save. But the wise thing is invest, because you need to make that money you're saving create another money. It's a different way of saving. You have to save in a different way this time around, like investing. And the money you are saving in your box is different from the money you are saving in a goat. A goat is going to produce you ×2. So you have to invest. Come invest with me, invest with Equischool, and you'll not be disappointed.
So by the way, on that same point, we have parents who are, they created these piggy banks, okay, where they just throw some money there. So how do you compare that type of saving and then a parent coming and then they invest, let's say, in 3 goats from your platform?
Now I just told you something like that. You're going to drop your coin in the piggy bank, but the 100 shilling you have dropped in is going to keep 100, just like that. But when you invest into a goat, it's going to grow, give birth again and again. That's different sets of money. You're making more money.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have been with Cynthia from Kaboja International School. Kaboja International School follows the Cambridge curriculum.
Yes, we have Cambridge, we have IB.
IB.
Yeah.
Okay. So just in case you are really interested in checking out Kaboja International School, I'm going to leave the contacts to the school so that you could be able to call and inquire a few different things. So this is the Innovation Corner, and right about now we are stepping into our Innovation Challenge. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Everyone, I'm called Rodney. This is Hope Channel Uganda, and the program is called the Innovation Corner. And with me, I have Favored, and I have Cynthia. She's from the Brook International Christian Academy, and she's from Kaboja International School. And of course, we've heard from both of them. Just to rephrase, please tell us, like in a sentence, what your business is about.
We are an education service provider.
An education service provider. And
We connect different students to different farmers to be able to invest and plan for their future.
okay, invest and plan for their future. And right about now, we have an innovation challenge. And just to give you a brief, so we are helping, okay? Of course, we are subjecting these learners here to a challenge, but also to help you people out there to think creatively. This is a random challenge. No one knows what the challenge is. But of course, I'm going to give them this challenge and task them to come up with a solution to this challenge. And looking at the challenge, so this is the challenge. So I was looking at our community. Back then I relocated to a certain place, and the traffic jam is really bad. Too bad. Okay? Now, this is the challenge. Looking at traffic as a big problem, because let's say you want to do some things, you want to go to school, but then you face traffic. You cannot reach your school in time.
Yeah.
You're a business person. You want to reach your work and do different things. You can't do that in time. So the question is, how can we use technology or innovation to curb the problem of traffic jam? Are we together?
Yes.
Have you understood the challenge?
Yes.
So I'm going to give them some minutes for them to brainstorm, and they're not leaving the studio. They are going to brainstorm from here, and each person is going to come, present their solution to the challenge I've given them, and I'll show you how you'll be able to vote for your best solution. But don't forget, we have not started our series of competitions. This is not a competition, so don't be worried.
Yeah.
Don't be worried. These are not competitions. These are insights to help you guys understand what innovation is, and also to help them showcase their solutions. Perhaps maybe what they present here is really interesting, and someone out there in the government is like, oh, I think I like her idea, or I think I like her idea. And yeah, they get insights on how to solve some of these challenges. So we shall be having these, and they will be focused on the problems that we normally face within our community. I understand they've been solving problems within their schools, but it is time now to start tackling problems in the community. So I've given you 5 minutes to think. If you need to write somewhere, it is okay. And from there, you come back here and present. Thank you so much. We are going to be back with presentations from our candidates. Thank you so much. Everyone, my name is Rodney, and this is the Innovation Corner on Hope Channel Uganda. And of course, we have a challenge that I gave to my students here. And let me rephrase for you. The challenge is we are facing traffic jam, especially in these days, you know. But not only in these days, but here in Uganda, we face a lot of traffic, especially in cities. And I gave them this challenge to find a solution to it. And I think the first person is right here and ready to present to us. So we are going to hear about their solution, and yeah, I don't know what their solution is. And just to be sure, when I gave them the challenge, they didn't leave the room. They were in this room, and they didn't use no smartphone. There's nothing like going to ChatGPT and stuff like that. They just used the their brains. And of course, they have not also told me anything, and I've also not told them nothing about their idea. So we are just right here to listen from them, the solution. And of course, in the end, I would just want to hear your comments on how you think about their solutions. And of course, you tell us which solution works better for you. Thank you so much. And let's hear first from Favored. So you introduce your name, you introduce your school, and also you tell us your solution.
So hello, my name is Princess Favored Kateu. I go to the Brook International Christian Academy. So this is my idea. It's called Transy. It's an app, like, you know, in relation to slang, how people say, Mommy, help me with some Transy, I have to go to Mukono. Yeah, so it comes from that slang. So Transy, it's basically an app that will help you over the world today. There's security cameras most times, and jam isn't always constant every time. There are particular hours where there's jam, and most major roads have cameras, I said that already, and you'll be able to calculate the time. So Transy, you give it your location and your destination, and it will calculate the right time and the alternative roads that you may use in case you want to go to, let's say, I'm here and I want to go to Nalia. Let's say it will help calculate the time I'm supposed to leave. You say you have to be there at 4 p.m. So it will calculate the time you're supposed to leave the current place you are at, and it will help direct you. And in case the road that you usually use has jam, and that's the only place where there's jam, it will calculate an alternative route, and you say, let's pass through, let's say Nigeria, we pass through Chaliwa, Jala, Namgongo, and it will show you another way for you to get to where you're supposed to with just your location and your destination, including the hours where a jam is most likely to be according to data it has received from the security cameras over the time. That's my idea.
Okay, so you've heard from Favored. She's saying she's connecting security cameras to the platform to be able to sense the jam and traffic, and to give you recommendations of the roads to use, where to go, and of course, yeah, that's our idea. So thank you, Princess, and yeah, let's hear from Cynthia.
My name is Cynthia Omgisha, and I'm from Kaboja International School. I can't really say I thought about a very big solution. It's something that has been running and being planned, but it never comes out. When I was in P7, my teacher used to come from, he was from Arua, and he used to teach in Bushiri. I went to PAL, and it would take him like a whole night to travel. But he had to travel. He had to go to his home during the weekend, and he had to come back and be at school on Monday. And the government had said, okay, let's say it was like a proposed idea to give the different big districts like fields, okay, like airports maybe. And this would really be a very good thing. So I was asking the government to really make this efficient. And yesterday, the day before, I was coming from the market with a mine, and he asked me, I hope you're going to school to help us solve these problems. This is the exact problem he was talking about. We had been in the road for 3 complete hours, and the problem when we had traveled, and the problem was a truck had an issue. So I was kindly asking that we would have a proper plan for our roads. We are going to have a proper way we are using them. I don't expect it's one and a whole truck is in the road. People have to go to office, people have to come for lunch and all those things. So we have to budget and plan for our roads. I think we should either say trucks can move at night so that people can have enough time to move here and there so that it can be quick, because I can't say we're going to have trains. I thought about trains, I thought about airplanes, I thought about everything, but it was not really working out. All I'm just saying is we have to have the discipline and make sure that we are going to know that trucks are moving at night so that people can move, because the trucks really move slowly and it's taking them a long time, or they have problems and people are stuck in the road just because of a truck. Yeah, so I thought about trucks can move at night and big districts can have plane so that if you know it's Christmas time, you can even travel on 24th. You just have to use a plane, and it's like 3 hours.
Yeah. Okay, now I have a question for your idea. Let's pretend I want to, let's pretend it's a business idea.
Yeah.
Okay? I want you to share with us how it could be a business idea, something that you can get money out of, okay?
Yeah.
And let's pretend I want to bring this to life. How could it come to life?
Okay, if someone has the money right now, it's easy. Just build airplane fields and people will travel, because people have to travel. Like, for example, my mother, when we used to be going to school, we used to wake up at 5. I went to Mary Hill, and it used to be a journey of 6 hours. So people have to travel to school. Some people go to Western schools and they stay in Kampala, so it's going to be automatic money. For example, in Christmas, people have to go to the village and there is a lot of jam in the road. That's automatic money. People have like tours. Like Kampala schools live to Fort Portal, and that's automatic money again. Yeah.
Okay. So you've heard from Cynthia, and also you heard from Favored. So you're going to go to our platform and you're going to choose which solution could work for you as a person. She presented that trucks could be able to travel throughout the entire night, and of course the normal cars could now travel within the day. And for her, she presented a platform that could use video cameras to be able to send signals to you to know that this place is congested and this is not. So you're going to be able to tell us which platform works better for you. But that has been us for today. And don't forget, I come from a company called Funland Club, where we teach digital art, IT, and innovation in a simple, fun, and practical way. If you are an educator and you would want us to set up a tech innovation club at your school, I'll be sharing contacts below here where you could contact us, and we see that we could also impact your students. Don't forget, we are going to have a major competition where we shall have different students all over Uganda come and present their innovative ideas. And of course, we shall have different mentors. They also come here and talk to these learners. And by the end of the year, we are going to have the winner. And the winner will, of course, win cash, which is the money, but also we shall have other things. So don't forget, also this year we have different competitions, which are 4. We have the Stanbic National Schools Championship, we have the Liberty Kuza, we have the Kidspreneur Africa, and we have the Funland Innovation Challenge. So all these are prepared to help learners be as innovative as they could be. Because we believe that if these learners are creative and innovative and can come up with solutions to the problems that we face, maybe the world will be a better place. So thank you for joining us. I want to thank the Brook International Christian Academy and Kaboja International School for being places where students can grow their ideas. We have very many schools that hinder learners from coming up with great ideas like this, but they have set up a community and an environment where they have people like us who talk to learners, where they also mentor learners in different areas. So thank you, both schools. I want to say till we meet again, and I've been Rodney from Funland Club.